Good morning, my people. It is show day morning, and as you can tell by my mood, we slept on the money last night. So I'm actually going to pop a picture up here of my sleep last night. I wanted 7 hours. We pretty much just got just about 7 hours. I wanted to wake up. I was like, I have to wake up at least 4:30 tomorrow. We woke up at 4:30, so I'm absolutely fucking buzzing. I still feel a little bit groggy, as you know. I did heavily sedate myself last night with sleepers, but once I kind of get a little bit of water into me, because I feel mega dehydrated, and once I get a coffee into me, I should be fucking good to go. Just done a couple of vacuums there a while ago in the bathroom, and things are super fucking tight, guys, okay? I haven't weighed myself yet, because I've been waiting to show you guys, so let's see where we're at. Oh, look at this, guys. 96.4 kilos. That, my friends, is a prep low. Whew. How are we doing, guys? So, checking back in. We have shaved. I've freshened up the hair a little bit. Just had to wash it and rinse it. Took out checking photos. Man is looking dry as fuck. I think my upper looks a little bit flat, but Chloe's like, nah, that lighting just doesn't do you any justice. But I've never, ever seen my glutes look so sharp. I'll pop a picture just up there, and you can see it even in like the really shit lighting. There's just a lot of like tightness and lines there and stuff like that. Obviously, my glutes could be bigger. There could be a lot more lines there, but for me, that is pretty good. So I'm trying to sit down now, let Chloe prep the meals, chill out, not relax. I've only drank 500 mils of water with my Hydromax. That is it. I'm going to have my first meal in about 10 minutes. I believe Kuba's online now because I can see him in my tracker. So hopefully he's actually taking a look at my check-in photos and he's going to give me some feedback very soon. But plan of action is I'm going to eat my first meal and then I'm going to, I'm going to eat my first meal and then I'm going to do my top coat of tan. Once that's been done, all I have to do is pack my bag, whatever I need. So meals for today, pre-stage meal is going to be 2 Rice Krispie Squares bars, so 20 grams of almond butter, 25 dates and 25 honey. And then once we get off stage at the regional, we are going to have a meal of 100 grams of jasmine rice with 50 grams of chicken, 10 olive oil, 20 raisins, 50 pineapple, 2 caramel snack jacks, and 30 honey. So again, just a very low volume, like carb dense meal. And then the pre-stage meal for the pro qualifier in the evening time is going to be the exact same as the one I just mentioned for the regional. So the 2 squares bars of 20 honey, 25 dates, and 20 almond butter. So that is the plan of action. That will take the totals for the day to 65 protein, miserable, 398 carb and 60 fat. So we're loading a little bit lighter this time around than we did the last time, which is good because we loaded much heavier the last 2 days, which I think suits my physique better. I've woken up this morning with a new prep low, dry as a motherfucker. So I think literally just holding this like sharper, drier look now, which Chloe seems to think is still pretty full for this show, I think it's going to be much better because once I get a little bit of a pump, get under the lights, do my thing, it should be on point, guys. So I'm looking forward to it. Now, I do feel a little bit better in the body this morning. Legs aren't as heavy. Hopefully, I can maintain that into the pro qualifier in the evening time. As after all the posing in the regional, I could be feeling it a little bit. The only one thing to note, and it's something I was kind of concerned with, which happened to me at Scotland as well, is that literally as I started posing, I couldn't even get through a full round without really trying to catch my breath towards the end of it. So that like tiredness and exhaustion and heart rate going straight up, that feeling is kind of like there. So my body still is a little bit tired just from lacking sleep over the last couple of days, even though I did get a good night's sleep last night. But thankfully I did get that. And I'm hoping by the time I get a coffee into me, guys, I'm going to feel a little bit better because Insomnia Coffee does not open. It's near the RDS for the next hour and 25 minutes. So it's open 7:45. And I'll probably be on stage maybe like 2.5 to 3 hours after that. So I should be good to go to kind of have that coffee to just give me that little bit of a boost, but not, still be peaking with the caffeine by the time I get on stage. So that's the plan of action, guys. I'll touch base with you when I'm eating my first meal now in just a second. See what Kuba has said to me, and then we'll pack our bags and we'll do our tan, pack our bags, and we'll just head to the venue as early as fucking possible because man is going to stress out otherwise. But we're repping the Conte Sports tee today. Beautiful stuff. I absolutely love this t-shirt. It's fucking sick. Hopefully I don't get it covered in tan in a while, but it is what it is.
Yeah, just let me know what you want me to do with food because I have 400 gram rices and 175 chicken all ready to go there this morning. I just got them ready last night. Just let me know what you want to do with the other meal or two.
Right, bro. So plan of action has been updated. We're going to run with a very similar setup that we had yesterday. However, we are going to pull the protein down just a touch again, okay? So it's going to go with the raisins, mate, instead of the pineapple for most of the meals. So for your first meal is going to be the exact same as it was yesterday, okay? Then your second meal there is going to be very, very similar as well to your post-workout meal that we had yesterday. And then from there onwards, mate, right, all the pineapple and the banana is going to be just removed for raisins instead, just to keep the stomach volume a little bit down. And I've also just pulled your protein down a little bit, okay, just to make things sit that little bit better. And then last meal of the evening, mate, is going to be just a little bit of a heavier meal fat-wise, just to make sure that that cream of rice that we do have actually sticks pretty well, right? So that last meal of the day is going to be slightly larger, mate. It's going to be your largest meal, because I know tomorrow, right, because you're going to be doing that photo shoot early, you're going to wake up, mate, and we're only going to be having a very, very low volume meal before you actually do that pump up, because the shoot is on so early. So I want that last meal to be pretty heavy, mate, right? So you got 140 grams of carbs going in there, all right? So that is why I have pulled down just the rice portions during the day, just that little bit more, okay? So you've got 75 rice there from meal 2 to meal 5 instead of 100, right? And then your last meal of the day is just going to be that little bit heavier. So carb-wise, mate, we are touchdown carbs from yesterday, because your body weight has gone up, you know, over the last 2 days here by 1.4 kilos. So you're 3.5 pounds up, mate. So you are full, and we just need to hold this look. So to do that, we're just going to bring those fats up that little bit more, mate, and then just bring the carbs down a touch. So let me know if that is all good to go, bro, and take a look at that now. It's pretty much just chicken, rice, raisins, almond butter, mate, for a majority of those meals. And then with your cream rice, it's very, very similar. So that is Eric all set up for today. Today is his final day of loading, peaking for his photo shoot tomorrow. So he's got the photo shoot super early in the morning. I believe it's at like 9 a.m. So you heard what the plan of action is for him there. He's looking pretty fucking decent, pretty full. You know, I knew he'd only kind of need 2 days of loading to fill out, because he wasn't like flat the whole way through, but he looks fucking great. He's looked a lot better than he did yesterday when I actually showed you, you know, those visuals. So he has filled out quite nicely. Here's how he's looking. Very, very good. Very, very sharp here, as you can see. So tremendous stuff. I'm really looking forward to seeing those photo shoot shots for Eric. And then we're going into a big fat off season with the boy, and he will be dangerous when he steps on stage next year. So yeah, got to get the coach bits out of the way and done first. I don't know how Kuba competed at the Arnold's a couple of years ago and prepped 25 clients at the exact same time, because I'm getting on stage today, and whilst it's all good just getting back to Eric, one client, it's not overly stressful. Imagine having 25 people that you need to peak over the one weekend for multiple different classes, like bikini, open, classic, that all of different requirements, all of different meal plans. Mad fucking respect for the level that Kuba operates. Honestly, guys, I don't think people understand how good of a coach that he actually is, and how efficient he actually is at what he does. It's fucking mind-boggling. So yeah, big respect for that. All right, guys. Kuba is very, very happy. Very, very happy with where we're at. He just replied gnarly to one of my pictures, and he said, "A little bit of restriction in food has been perfect here. Good job. We did that extra food yesterday too. Good fucking job it is, because I got a prep low." He said, "This is pretty perfect. This is what a good night's sleep does." We're on the money. Add in 2 caramel rice cakes with this meal, and obviously I'm having 200 mils of water with my meals. Okay, so I woke up, I had 500 mils of water with my HydroFlow Palm Wake. There's 400 mils in my cream of rice, and I'm having 200 mils with this. That'll bring my water up to 1.1 litre. Okay, so I've got one more meal before stage. I'll probably have a coffee and just sip at water. So I'll probably have about 1.5 to maybe 2 litres of water in before I get on stage. So a lot less than I would have done the last time around. However, I do think it could have been sharper the last time around, and we might have overdone it in the water. So if you could just kind of hold this look just by sipping, should be fucking good to go. I think it all depends on what you look like when you wake up, guys, right? If you wake up and you look like super, super flat, like maybe you actually need more water. Not that you need to cut more, you might need more water. But if you wake up and you look like fucking on and dry and tight like I am now, you just kind of need to keep the water just going in just a little bit to hold that look. So I'm going to eat this meal nice and slowly and relaxed, and then we're going to do the second quarter time. Let's get it. I'm excited. Three Rice Krispie Squares bars, 2 caramel rice cakes.
Extra, so before 4 gram of rice cakes. You can have honey, raisins, olive oil on that.
Okay.
Instead of olive oil,
almond butter.
Instead of olive oil, we'll just almond butter. That's it.
Almond butter. Okay. Oh, pineapple. I need pineapple with that meal. I'll have to bring that with me. Okay. What I'll do then is I'll put the chicken, the raisins, the pineapple in the bowl, and I'll have the rest on the side. That's perfect.
The main reason for that, D.
Yeah.
I want that post show. We can look with rice, right? But I want something that's going to be very, very low volume on that gut.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes, when you have cream of rice back to back.
Yeah.
It can just sit a bit stodgy, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Normally, when I have a meal 1, and then I have a chicken rice meal 2, and then I have a pre-workout, it's perfect. But yeah. I get you.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm in a good spot now though. I'm literally on the cusp. I know there's another shit coming, but the coffee shop doesn't open until 25 minutes. I'm waiting to go and grab a triple espresso. I'm fucking raging. There's a McDonald's, but it's 13-minute drive away, and it's in the middle of the city. I'm like, Chloe, I'm not driving there.
I'll update you anyway, Cuba. I'll update you on how the lads are getting on stage.
Megan's going to be there as well.
Oh yeah, sorry. You probably don't need me.
Keep me posted, please. I'll be stressing.
Nah, I'm feeling confident for this regional, but we'll see what happens. I was eyeing everyone up. There's only one other guy I thought would be my competition. I seen him yesterday. I was like, he looks fucking small. So
even your skin texture, man, today is feeling fucking good. I think bang on.
Yeah, mate. Even over the last week or so, my face looks like it's coming way fucking more. So I'm definitely a lot leaner. Yeah. So it's on. Let's get it. I'm glad I got a good night's sleep last night, mate. Fuck me.
That makes all the difference, that does.
It really does. And the only thing is, though, right, what happened in Scotland, remember when I said I was pumping up backstage and my heart rate elevated, went up pure high, I couldn't hold my poses. I was kind of a little bit out of breath when I did that first round this morning, but I feel better now that I've woken up for a while. But I've been practicing hitting my poses in different ways. Like, even if I hit my front double, if I don't fully vacuum, but I kind of suck in, not super hard, right? But I suck in enough, I can hold it for ages and I don't have to hold the breath. Do you get me? So, like, I'm trying to make sure if they do a lot of rounds, I have the composure, like, so.
Big thing with Roddy.
Yeah.
He's not posing too hard as well.
Yeah, I know.
I think, when you get on stage and you get a bit excited.
That's what it is.
I feel like you can definitely have a bit of a bad habit of just posing and squeezing a little bit too hard than you need to.
See, when I get on stage, mate, I try and like, switch on the bravado, and I try and be like, I'm the fucking guy, let's go. And like, I pose super hard and I'm like, I get amped up, like I get a little bit aggressive on stage, like,
Yeah, still do that, but just be mindful of not squeezing too hard on it.
Yeah, I will do. All right, thanks. Right, I'll
Are you all set? Everything sorted?
Everything is sorted, yeah. I'm just going to make sure I have that little meal there now. I've got the dates in a little baggie. I've got the almond butter, the honey in little baggies in my meal prep bag. I just have to have the pineapple as the last thing I need to bring now, and I should have everything else. Okay, perfect, mate. Thank you.
Amazing, mate. Have a good one. Keep me posted.
Will do. Cheers. Bye. All right, big man, trying to make sure I don't stress out because, the rice was fucked. So, nah. Not Chloe's fault. She said she did exactly what I told her to do. But sometimes she does do exactly what I tell her to do. But just not to the fine increments that I do it to. And the 1% make a big difference, guys. So that rice is too grainy to eat. So I got to fuck it out. So yeah, post-show meal is just going to be like, a load of sugars again. I'm going to be starving, Chloe, by the time we go and have this pizza later on. But anyway, guys, post-show meal has now been changed. So 50 chicken with 20 raisins and pineapple. And then we've got 3 Rice Krispie Squares, 20 almond butter, 4 Snack Jacks, 30 honey. So got to make sure I do not forget my fucking rice cakes. I have loads of them this time. Yes, my people, welcome back. We are on the road. So it is 10 to 8 in the morning. Absolutely perfect timing, just when I wanted to leave because I did want to be at the venue at 8. And we're 2-minute drive away, which is ideal. There is an Insomnia coffee that is now open just down the road. So I'm going to see, can I drive past it? Hopefully I can, but if not, it's only a very, very short walk over. So maybe Chloe might be feeling up for going over and getting me a triple espresso. So we'll get that coffee into us, hopefully go for a poo. I feel like I'm just on the cusp, guys, like literally just on the cusp, because I tried to go there a while ago and it's just like, it's just not about going out. but it's nearly there. Now I did go for a big poo this morning, thankfully. It's always a good sign on show day. But I feel like there's one more left in me. So I'm hoping this coffee will just flush it out of me. And I'm going to actually aim to have this like with my next meal. Kuba wanted me to have my last meal at 9 o'clock, but I definitely think it's going to be like 8:30ish. I'm going to have it because I do think I'm going to be on stage at like 10:30, to be honest. But we're going to have to wait and see. And the earlier I can get that meal in, the better. It's very light though. It's only like Rice Krispie squares and almond butter and all that jazz, so it should be good. But we'll get here nice and early, guys, and we'll see what the crack is. Get backstage early, see all the bodybuilders before they head on stage at 9 o'clock. Normally with bodybuilding shows, there is a little bit of a delay, and it says it starts at 9, but it starts at like 9:30. It's always the way it goes. But, you know, it's always good to get there early, guys. Always good to get there early. And then there is no missing. So car park is pretty empty today at the RDS. We're here already, which is fantastic. So I think I'll be able to get right by the door today, which should be good. We actually know where we're going now today. So that'll be ideal, guys.
The venue's lovely as well.
The venue is lovely, yeah. And the stage, there's a lot of room in there. I hope my parents are actually going to be able to see me on stage, as their eyesight isn't the best. So I hope they fucking brought their glasses. But that's the exit that I'm going into. I hope they brought their glasses, because otherwise they won't be able to see a fucking thing. But they'll be here, which is the most important thing. Is there parking spots down there that I can go?
I think they're all reserved down here.
Oh, they're all reserved down here, aren't
so,
they?
yeah.
Okay. We'll go the other way, guys. It's all good.
There's ones like right there.
In the hood. Baby.
These ones are reserved as well.
7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Perfect.
You're not on stage till 7 p.m.
I know.
Our friend again. Hey, mister.
Yeah. Well,
He's saying stop, I think.
we'll just park in here. Hopefully he's going to let us park in here. I think he was just waving to us. I think he's just waving to us. There's Ross Byrne, boy. Yes, sir. Right, guys, we'll catch up to you in a bit. So as always, guys, looks like I am the first one here in the whole entire venue. But we've got the stage in the background here, which is looking absolutely tremendous. Lighting actually looks pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. And big stage too. So looking forward to getting up there now very, very soon, and dancing. So this venue will be very, very different once it is filled out, packed out, full of spectators. I hope my parents get a decent seat, because the two of them cannot see a fucking thing without their glasses. So hopefully they'll be up the front here somewhere, but I think Chloe's going to save a seat for them. She has just quickly gone to Insomnia Coffee to get me a regular Americano with an extra shot of espresso in it. So we'll see, does that get a bit of movement going? But we're here nice and early. So all we got to do, guys, is chill the fuck out. I'll try and get that coffee in me first before I have the next meal, which will be around 8:30. And then it's just chill time backstage, guys, until it's time to dance. So in about 2.5 hours time, 3 hours time, I'll be on stage. I'll grab a couple of bits backstage, vlogging and all that, but I'm going to try and enjoy myself a little bit more and like chat to people and take a few pictures of people, etc., etc. So you probably won't see too much, maybe not, maybe so, but you'll see plenty of stage footage, because I'm going to have a lot more people here today taking pictures and videos of me. And I won't be posting this vlog the day after the show, unfortunately, because of the travel home, but I will make sure that I do spend a lot of time on it, making it the sickest vlog possible, so that when you do watch it back, it's worth a like and it's worth a subscribe. So guys, make sure to run this video up and drop a like. Can we get 200 likes on the video? The last time I requested 200 likes, I got close. I think we got around 150, 160, but can we smash 200 likes for my last show of the season on a home soil? I would love you all if we could do that. Let's get it. So Chloe is back in action. We have got the triple espresso here. We're just chilling in the venue. So I'm going to get this down me now, guys. We're here like super early, and like Chloe's like, can I get a seat? Can I get a seat? But she doesn't actually have a band yet. So I don't even think there's anyone at the door like selling the bands, and the QR codes won't work for people to buy the tickets. So we'll have to wait and see what the story is. Look who has rocked up. Look at the big dog. Again. Stu, one of my clients. He's come in at a bad time because I just after getting a nosebleed for some reason. Maybe that's the stress that I'm under, but Stu is looking absolutely peeled. Stu, pull up the top for us there. Go on, let's show us the condition. Whoa, look at that boy. Fucking hell, sick brother. Sick brother. Yeah, he's feeling a little bit preppy now, but He did have a diet break for like a full week last week, so I probably should have given him the diet break this week while he was coming to the show. That would have been more sensible, but you need it when you need it, guys. But Stu is going to be doing his photo shoot, actually with Stephen Black, who's here at this show. So if you get the chance to chat to him, definitely do. He's going to be doing his photo shoot up in Belfast in like 5 weeks' time. 5 weeks tomorrow, is it? Yeah, 5 weeks tomorrow. 5 weeks tomorrow. So Stu is looking absolutely peeled, guys. He smashed this photo shoot and master stage next year. We're going to get him up there, and he's going to be taking heads. Let's get it. Oh yes, Big Tom. Big Tom is in the fucking vlog. He'll be watching himself back now tomorrow. And we've got Big Mark over here. Look on the vlogception. Yes, yes. What's happening, brother? Man, we're all here. What a vibe. I love it. Just what Irish bodybuilding needed, lads, isn't it?
It's like the Spring Classic.
It's like the Spring Classic.
Spring Classic like 2015. Good
Good vibes, good vibes. And we're about halfway through our black coffee now, so hopefully big shit coming. Right guys, meal number 2 here, going down at 8:30. We have got 2 Rice Krispie Squares bars, and I'm going to put 20 grams of almond butter on that. And then we've got 25 dates and 20 honey. So I'm going to put the dates and the honey into a lunchbox, mix it around and eat it. But I'm going to have these squares and almond butter first. And then we've still got half of this coffee to consume. So hopefully by the time I've that eaten and I get the coffee into me fully, I should be able to go for one more bowel movement before I go backstage and chill out. Because last time in Scotland, when I went backstage and I chilled out, I was lying down horizontal trying to keep my feet up and relax. But that definitely didn't help the food move down through the system, so it wasn't really ideal. But yeah, less yapping. We're going to get this meal in now. We've got some great company here with Mark Hodson. He has got his clients competing here today. He's going to strip off actually and do a top coat, and he'll get on stage. But there's some good supers here, mate. There's some very good supers here. So yeah. Oh, look at this. Look, they've got the lights off now, and they have the stage lighting on. You might be able to see it in this camera, but oh yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I'm looking forward to getting up there. Nearly game time. Yes, people, what is happening? We are backstage. There's not too many people back here, but there is a load of lovely space. It's lovely and bright in here as well, compared to Scotland where it was miserable and dark and dreary, and it was like an underground rave and it was super cold. It's nice and warm in here. There's a good atmosphere. There's a good vibe in here. Everyone is just chilling out now, just waiting to get on stage. I think the bodybuilders, big Dan Talaby behind me here, are getting ready to go on stage. So I am actually just going to try and relax and try and fucking lie down and chill out for a little bit, to be honest. I don't think there is many classic guys here yet at all. It's mainly just bodybuilders, but yeah, I think the show is going to be kicking off fairly soon. So I just need to relax. I need to relax and need to stay off my feet. I'm going to text Ryan Gabaloni, see where he's at, because I need a mate. All right, iPhone footage for this because I couldn't be bothered taking the DJI out of my bag. We're about to head on stage very shortly. We are all glazed up here. We are looking fucking on. Took some pictures. Let's go. Took some pictures, sent them on to Cuba for review. We're looking on. Main thing I need to do now is just relax and not hype myself up. Stay focused. Because for me, I think I need to just, instead of going out stage and being very aggressive, be like, let's go, let's get it. That just fucking gets my heart rate up, gets me fucking way too amped up. And Cuba just said, stay calm, stay relaxed, stay focused, do what you need to do. And then that way you'll be better off. So I'm feeling a little bit more calm, a little bit more relaxed now, which is good. Super happy with the look. I'm just waiting to get out here now and just get the ball rolling because I'm really fucking excited. So let's get it, guys. Let's get it. I'll catch back up with you after, see what the results are. My class is the biggest class today. 7 people in this class again. So I think there's only like 2 or 3 maybe in class A. There's only like 2 guys in class B. I don't know how many are in class D, but of course class C, 7 guys. So hopefully if I make it out of my class, guys, I'll have that overall. But the dudes who are going to win class A and B, in my opinion, are very good dudes. So we'll have to wait and see.
Let's go, Jara! Let's go, Jara!
Brian Coleman.
Let's go!
Number 36.
Beautiful!
Number 37 is going to the varsity. Brian Coleman. Brian.
Let's go, Jara!
27 and 32 switch. 35 and 31, switch.
36 all
27,
day.
27, 32. Yeah, 35 right there.
Come on, Dara. Come on, Dara.
36 and 26. 36 and 26.
Come on, Dara. Come on. Work right now.
26 and 32. 26 and 32. Front double biceps.
Yes, Dara. Work right now.
Front double biceps. Front double biceps. 31. Front double biceps. Front double biceps.
That's you all day. 36 all day.
Side chest.
Come on, Dara. Move.
Back double biceps.
Open up now. Open. That's all you.
Relax.
Lights out.
Face forward. Face forward. 35, 27. Switch. 27, 35. No, other side, the other side. Abdominals and thighs.
Come on, Dara.
Abdominals and thighs.
This is yours. Oh, yeah. Come on.
Relax. 32, 26. Switch. 36, 26. 32, 26. Abdominals and thighs.
Work right now, Dara.
Your classic pose. Front double biceps. Front double biceps. Back double biceps.
Open up. Open.
Face forward.
Beautiful, Dara. All day.
Thank you. I'll see you on the final. Bakmara.
Let's go, Dara. What a sicko.
Was on fire, no one could see me.
Beautiful.
It's strange what desire will make fools.
Lovely, Dara.
I never
Fantastic.
dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you.
Come on, Dara.
I never dreamed that I'd know somebody like
Beautiful.
you. No, I don't wanna fall.
Blue.
Thank you. Third McDara. Next, last one to pose in this class, Jordan Murphy. In the third position, Kevin Horn. In the second position, runner up, Young Bob, 31. And the winner, The Rock McNamara. The Rock McNamara. From the biceps center. Thank you. Just the winner, one more pose, your favorite class. Thank you. Next class, last class on Physique, 29 six places. 36 and 29. Give a little bit more space, Are you ready? From the biceps. Relax, 29.93 switch. From the biceps.
Let's go! All right, yeah!
Side chest.
Come on, Dara!
Face the back to the biceps. Face forward. Abdominals and thighs.
Go, Dara! Come on, Dara! Come on!
Your favorite classic pose. DJ, pose down!
Let's go, Dara! This is yours! Come on!
Our amazing competitors. Side of this stage. All of you guys are great champions. I hope to see you all on the pro qualifier fighting again for a pro card. And our title sponsor, the AKA Method, and the great coach Alan Kelly. Thanks Alan for all your support. The AKA Method, our title sponsor, will give the overall winner to our overall champion, The Rock McNamara. Thank you again to Alan Kelly, AKA Method. Alan Kelly, thank you so much again. One more picture, trophy in the middle. Smile, you're the overall champion. Great. Are you going to be doing the pro qualifier? Darren, are you going to be doing the pro qualifier? Are you going to be doing the pro qualifier? There you go.
Alright guys, as you probably will have seen from the clips before this clip, overall fucking champ baby, let's get it. Main goal of the year, achieved. I'm fucking buzzing. This is exactly what I wanted as well heading into the pro qualifier this evening, because I feel like if I done shit at this show, I just would not want to showing up at the pro qualifier this evening. I've seen some stage shots as well, and I think my look is way better than it was in Scotland. So I'm hoping Sam and Ryan, I'm hoping I might be able to pull ahead of them. At least the judges have seen me now. At least the judges have, put me ahead of everyone else at that regional. So they'll know where to put me tonight when I come out for the pro qualifier. I just need to focus on not letting this look fade. So I've texted Cuba, I'm waiting for his feedback now. I do have one meal to have, which is very small for in between these shows, 2 meals, but I'll just wait and see what he says to me now first. He might give me a ring and see what we need to do. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. But yeah, I'll get some updates. I'll eat a meal, I'll relax for a little while, and then I will touch base with you then. So we've got a few recruits. My client Stuart, the big man, Mark Hodson, and of course C Chisel. She never goes anywhere without me anyway, so it's all good. Or I never go anywhere without her, should I say. So we're heading back to my car now. We are going to drive 5 minutes down the road to the B&B, put the feet up, chill out a little bit, and just make sure I can mentally just stay switched on now for this pro qualifier in the evening. Because look, anything can happen. And I couldn't really understand the judge as well. He had to say it to me like 2 or 3 times. I was like, what? He's like, will you be back for the pro qualifier in the evening to get your pro card? I was like, yes I will. So we'll see. At least they know now they've gotten a good look at me. And then they know like I've won this overall in this region. So even if there's like a lot of guys in Class C and I come out, I know their eyes are kind of going to go to me, and then their eyes are going to go to obviously all the other guys who are going to be pretty good, right? And then hopefully I'll get moved into the middle this time and not accidentally moved to the outside like I did in Scotland. And the outcome will be a little bit different, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. I am fucking broke up, my back is crippled. But the legs feel good. That's the most important part. So we'll get back to the Airbnb now, guys, and catch up with you in a little bit. Alright guys, we're back in the Airbnb. We're just going to chill out now for a little bit. The adrenaline is still quite high, guys, but perfect result for me going into this evening show. Because now no matter what happens, even if I get 3rd place, even if I get 5th place, I'm still going to be absolutely buzzing and over the moon that I've just achieved my main goal for this year, which was to be the overall champ at the first ever Irish NPC show. And do you know what? The buzz I had backstage with everyone, with Patrick Vincente, with Brian Murphy, with Kevin Hoare, just with all the other Irish guys, the camaraderie, everything else, it was fucking on point. It was just so good. Such an enjoyable experience. It's definitely been the most enjoyable show I've ever done to date. So yeah, I'm really looking forward now to getting back there later this evening, getting on stage again, dancing again, and seeing what the fuck happens. So Mark has given me some very good constructive criticism as well on my posing. That I just need to keep that left side of my glute switched on a little bit more in the back shot. And if I can keep that glute switched on in the side shot as well, that's going to be a real strength for me. It's something I struggle with, something I always try and practice in my posing, something I haven't really nailed down yet. And this is the thing, guys, right? You can still win an overall, and you can still have areas that you need to improve. And this is bodybuilding, and this is what it's all about, right? And I know that now. Marcus said that for me, and later on in my head I'm going to be hitting my back shot, all I'm going to be thinking is left glute. Going to be hitting my side shot, all I'm going to be thinking is glute, switch it on. And if I can nail those down, it's going to increase my look and increase my chances of placing ahead of guys all over again, So I'm glad that Marcus said that to me. And I know from the last show, the Scotland show, looking at my stage shots, I didn't open up with my back shot. And when I was on stage, I could hear Chloe in the crowd going, open up. And I felt like I really did open up in the back shot. And funnily enough, my dad, who knows nothing about bodybuilding, said to me back show, yeah, geez, I thought as well, particularly in the back shots, that yours was way better than everyone else's. And it was good to hear that from him. Obviously, he hasn't a clue what he's looking at. But, it's still feedback is feedback. So look, we won't get too cocky, guys. We won't get too ahead of ourselves. Obviously, I'm very, very happy with the look today. Very happy with the placing. But it's rocking with the big boys now later on. So that'll really tell me where I stand, and it'll really tell me what sort of improvements I need to make, both posing wise, maybe condition wise, and obviously size wise and shape wise heading into, the next off season. One thing I am very happy with though today, and Mark actually did compliment me on that, was my posing. I could really hold my vacuums today. I was holding the poses much better. I was a lot more composed, and that's something that I've been saying in these vlogs in between shows that I was going to work on, and I have really been hammering and working on because I was blowing out my arse in Scotland. And I do think with Sam Udall, who came first place in Scotland, I do think I would have been a lot more comparable with him in that front double shot if I wasn't just not holding the vacuum at all. Because every single stage shot that I have where I'm beside him, where I'm hitting the front double, I'm just like I was tensing through my abs. I couldn't hold that vacuum. So these small little things, guys, these small little things could be where you edge people out. But we'll have to wait and see. So we'll chill out now. Don't know if I'll do too much vlogging. I will actually probably send Kuba some pictures of where I'm at just before I eat my next meal at around 2:30 and see if he wants any changes made. He wants me to add any more water in, etc, etc. I took a piss there a while ago. It is yellow as fuck. And obviously this morning, as I was still kind of flushing out before I was getting on stage, it was still very white, but now I'm like super dehydrated. So I don't know, do I need like to just, I'll keep sipping and sipping and sipping, but I don't know, do I need a little bit of more water? I'm not entirely sure. It's going to be hard to tell, but we'll know in 2 hours time, right, when I take my photos. So, and Mark is here as well, a very, very trustworthy set of eyes, as he's a very good coach too. So, and both his clients both came first place today. So I'm glad.
Good day for the parish.
It's a good day for the parish. So I'm very glad I have him here. And Mark doesn't bullshit. Mark doesn't say shit. Now, oh yeah, you look amazing, mate. You look great. He'll say, you look faded. You know, something's happening there. You need to change something. And that's exactly what I need right now. You know, that's not going to send my head sideways. It's actually going to put me, you know, in a good position where I'd be like, right, I'll make these changes. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'm fucking running out of breath now, but I'm buzzing. So we'll wrap this clip up here. I'll catch you in a bit. Right, guys, so we have weighed in just a while ago, 97.5 kilo. That's a good weight. I've been hydrating since I came home. Probably had, you know, about a litre of water. When I got back, it was like just pure dark, pure yellow. So I was just sipping. It's kind of clear now again. Went and took some checking photos out the back there a while ago, and I actually still look fucking on. So I'm super happy with that. I was worried I was just going to look a little bit withered, a little bit faded, but I look much better and much on. And you know, Mark was like giving me a couple of posing tweaks there for the back. So I'm definitely going to do that, mate. Like blowing out through the abs as I'm getting into it.
Looks better.
I normally actually hold my breath like when I'm getting into a back double, but Mark said blow out, and there was more detail through my lower back, so I'm going to give that a try now later on. It actually felt a lot more comfortable as well, like for me holding it, so that's great, because obviously it's a back shot, right? You don't have to hold in and like be like really bracing your stomach. You can breathe out. That's your opportunity to actually breathe out. So I'm just waiting on Kuba to confirm next meal is going in as normal, which is the pre-stage meal. 2 Rice Krispie Squares bars with 20 almond butter, 25 dates and 25 honey. So that's just 79 carbs, 17 fat. So just enough to kind of hold us where we are, hopefully, for the next like 2 hours. Probably be on stage in 2 hours and 15 minutes. I reckon I will leave here at around 3 p.m. Just get to the venue nice and early, get backstage, chill out, and do the damn thing for Pro Qualifier, guys. So I am extremely, extremely excited. I have to make sure after I get off stage, I do hydrate quite heavily. Probably just drink about, you know, 1.5 litres to 2 litres of water before I even think about having a meal. But yeah, and then we have to come home here nice and early so that we can prep the meals for tomorrow before we head home.
And when you get home, New York Pro's on. You can watch that.
Oh, sick.
And you know what just happened? Tell the gang, right?
Yeah.
And Angel
Calderon
is probably after getting beaten by Cody Roba.
No fucking way.
You held centre for the whole thing.
That's
cool, isn't it?
That is cool. He's really good, Cody Roba. I rate him.
Yeah.
Canadian dude, isn't he?
Top 4, that.
So the New York Pro, fucking hell, we'll have that later on. See Nick Walker absolutely smoke it. Should have won to Pittsburgh. We were all rooting for Nick that time, even me. I know Mark is a massive, massive Nick fan, but everyone loves a comeback, don't they? Everyone loves a comeback story like that. So the Olympia is going to be mega, mega interesting this year. Fortunately, this year, myself and Mark won't be at it.
No,
not this year. Not this year. Not with him, you know.
being in prep and being a busy boy.
Being in prep and being a busy boy. And me just, I just didn't plan on doing anything other than, you know, prep this year. And just staying super locked in. I'm just going to save up as much as possible and then have a big run of Pro Qualifiers next year, which is going to be expensive. Emilio, I think I might have said this in the vlog already, but Emilio, who runs the Alicante shows, he was on the judging panel today. So hopefully when I go to his shows next year, he recognises me and he'll have his eyes on me again this evening. I'm going to hope to get some judges' feedback later on. I'm going to chill around after the show. I'm going to try and pull the judges, get some feedback off them, see if there's any areas I need to improve on. But my plan of action is to go into one big long push-up after this, the whole way up until December, start prep again in January next year and do all the June shows. So you've got the Alicante show start of June. 2 weeks later, you've got the Impro. So I think I'm just going to go over and stay in Alicante for 2 weeks, which would be sick. Week after, Mark, Dubai is actually on, right? After the Impro. The week after that, Italy is on. So I think that is my plan of action for next year. So that'd be expensive, guys. But it's going to be, you know what, 4 shows in the space of like 5 weeks, I believe. and I think I'd just rather just do it like that rather than having massive gaps in between them all. So yeah, we're saving this year to do that, because that is not going to be cheap, guys. But we'll fucking secure that pro card. Let's go. Anyway, I'll catch back up with you when we are heading to the venue and backstage again. Yes, gang, how are we doing? So whole crew has landed back at the venue. Ryan Gabaloni is actually here. He just texted me a while ago, like, where you at, bruv? And I think Meg is actually here as well. So we're like, look, we'll head back nice and early. It's almost 3 o'clock. Oh, yeah, okay. It's almost 3 o'clock now. So I want to head back in and just go backstage. I think Ryan is getting his tan done. Meg is going to be there. She did offer to take a look at me before I headed over when I was back in Rotherham. So maybe if I do catch her here now, I might strip back off into my trunks, get her to take a look at me, see what she reckons, and yeah, just do the damn thing. That's all there is to it. Get back up on stage, see how we get on with the big boys now this evening. But regardless, I've just had the best fucking day ever. You know, having my family up here, having the crew here, family, friends, clients, just can't beat it. It's had everything it needed to have to be one of the perfect weekends. So extremely happy and grateful for how everything has gone. So like, regardless of what happens here, I don't really think I'll be that good. Well, saying that, I'll come off stage, I'll probably be raging if I don't get a decent placing. But look, it's been a successful prep, guys. So I'll wrap this up here and we'll catch up with you when we get in with the rest of the crew. Back in the venue, it's weird seeing it like this. Whole place has been completely cleared out and people are queuing up outside now to get back in for the get back in for the night show. So we'll see if there's anyone backstage here now. There's a couple of people floating around the place. We'll see, can we find Ryan Gabba, and we will touch base with you then. Alright, where is he? Where's the boy? Where's the boy? No sign of him here yet. There's the men. There's the fucking crew. The AKA crew. We got Patrick down here. Yeah, say what's up to the vlog. I need to find... And you know Ryan Gabaloni, no?
I seen him walking around the venue.
Yeah, I'll find... There he is, boys. You're probably sick of seeing him in our vlogs now. Oh, it's on, baby, it's on. It's on. I'm gonna leave mine for the stage reveal. Hopefully I haven't faded by the stage. We're backstage here with Hayden. Remember a couple of videos ago when I said there's a dude that if you looked him up in the dictionary, if you look classic physique up in the dictionary, there'd be a picture of this dude. There he is. Obviously he's got his clothes on, so you can't see right now, but you'll probably see later on in some of the stage footage. Incredible. So I'm actually going to be rooting a lot for this dude today.
I'm rooting for you.
Yeah. 2 weeks. Yeah. Right, we're backstage now with Mr. Udall and Ryan Gabaloni. So remember this dude? Remember this dude that fucking smoked me in Scotland? He's back again. Smoked us, bro. But I'm coming off the back of an overall.
Man, fuck that guy.
Coming off the back of an overall win earlier, I'm looking better. So I tell him he's not going to get away easy today. It's going to be a battle. But look at the dude. He looks incredible. So looking forward to getting up stage again with these two gentlemen, and we'll have some fun with it. Isn't that right? All right, guys. We have been topped up, re-tanned, re-glazed. We're backstage now. It's looking like our class is going to be huge. I think this is literally all the Class C boys lined up here. Big class today. I imagine it's going to be the biggest class as it normally is. So we'll see how we get on with the big boys, with Gabba and the rest of the crew. Do the dance. And no matter what happens, like I said, we'll be happy with the outcome of today. But we'll see how we get on, guys, in a fucking stacked big pro qualifier class. See what the fucking gap is. See what sort of improvements I need to make to actually be a pro next year or the year after. And then we get back to work. That's what it's all about.
Round of applause. Side chest. Back double bind.
Alright guys, so we are wrapped up and 3rd place out of 13 competitors in Class C. I am absolutely fucking buzzing with that. It was an unbelievable class. I didn't know where I was. I thought I could have been 2nd or 3rd after the first call-outs. I got this bastard back today though. I just pinched him today. I knew I'd be able to. He got me on his home turf. I got him on my home turf. So we're both gonna keep making improvements and come back and keep battling. So I'm absolutely buzzing, guys. Now it is time to enjoy the evening. I do want to watch the pro show first though. So the plan of action is go out, hydrate myself to fuck, whilst I watch the big boys dance for the pro show, see who wins the overall and the classic as well, and then we can go and enjoy some pizza, which of course I'm going to show you. Alright guys, so show has been wrapped up. We're just leaving the RDS now. The car park only allows you to park the car until 7, it's now 7:15, but I really just want to go and get this pizza so I can just go home after this, to be honest. So myself and C Chisler are going to enjoy some downtime. We came out, we chatted to absolutely everyone. It was lovely to catch up. Caught up with Meg, lots of other people, you know, standard stuff, everyone coming up telling you that you should have bet this person and that person, yada yada, whatever. Larry Wheels actually won the pro card. I think that was a fucking robbery, to be honest, but look, we won't speak about that. I'm sure you'll see it all over social media. So we're going to go and find this wood-fire pizza place and get a nice meal to enjoy. I'm drinking a lot of water, getting myself well hydrated, and then I'll get this meal in, and I'm going to enjoy this one. Here we are. Let's see what this place is seeing.
Savage, lads.
It's unreal, is it? Oh, it's good. Just what I want to hear. Oh, the smell. Decisions. Pizza, 2 sides, 2 drinks. Yeah. Can I get the polo picante, please?
Yeah.
And the honeybee. Yeah, and then. Okay, I'll have for the drinks 2 Coke Zeros, and then for the sides, can I get boneless wings with buffalo sauce, and then can I get a garlic bread as well, please?
And for the garlic bread, we have a pesto
Pesto or garlic? Chipotle, please. Yeah. And can I get some waffle fries, please? And then can I also get a garlic and herb dip? How big are the dips? I'll get a garlic and herb and a chipotle, please. Yeah. Yeah, 20 minutes. Thank you very much. Can we sit outside? Perfect, thank you. Alright guys, first up we have got the pizzas. Take a load of this. Oh wow. Look at that. I'll flip this for you. Look at this for a spread. Boom. We got the garlic breads. The sides are actually on the way, so I'll show you those when we're there, but whew, I think I'm going to have to tuck in. I don't know, am I going to be able to wait for the sides? Alright guys, we got an unbelievable spread here, so I'm going to hit you with the first bite. Hot honey pizza. Oh. Water sauce. Garlic. Garlic is good. Right. This one. The jalapeno. Chicken, peppers. Oh, you love this one. Oh. You know, I love it with garlic bread. It's a good cheesy garlic bread. Right, we'll catch you for the sides.
So we got the sides, waffle fries, tremendous, and whoa, buffalo boneless chicken wings. Look at those bad boys. Wow.
Alright guys, we're going to record this with the iPhone. Should have done that in the first place because the quality is way better. I'll show you the damage myself and C Chisel you're after doing. Mainly me, but some C Chisel as well. We do have some leftovers. I could probably eat the remainder of the pizza, but you know what? I've learnt my lessons with past off fan meals and post show eating, and I feel full now, so it's just getting left. Might come home with me, might not, but it's not getting eaten now. So a large pizza here. 2 sides were demolished because they're unreal. Large pizza there, and we got 1 garlic bread, 2 slices of normal pizza, 2 slices of hot honey. And Chloe's got herself a Pepsi Max.
I do.
We have 2 kids' juices. We got the meal as well, but I'm not going to eat those. But I am going to enjoy this Coke Zero. Because you know that all man wanted was a fizzy drink. And I've got a large Pepsi Max in the fridge for me when I'm going to go home. And you know what? I'm going to drink that as well.
And in the Fanta Zeros.
And Chloe's Fanta Zeros. So we're sorted. I think when we get home though, we're not going to prep the meals for tomorrow. We'll just do that in the morning because we'll be up super early anyway. I need to go home, I need to chill out. I need to start getting through all these Instagram DM replies, to be honest. It's really weird. As I've been going through the mentions, I've been going through the mentions, watching them just so I could see myself on stage. And there's so many mentions. There must be like about 100 mentions that it only shows me 25. So like all the earlier ones that I looked at, they're all after disappearing. So now I can't even reshare them. So yeah, we're just going to have to go through the DMs. And loads of people have sent me photos and stuff like that. And if I am going to be posting shit up on Instagram, I want to obviously get the good photos, etc, etc. And there was loads of videographers there as well, and they're all after sending me like WeF transfer links and shit like that, which I really appreciate, to download like some quality, proper, sharp like videos and images of me on stage. So I've seen some of those and they look absolutely sick. So there's going to be a lot of sifting through content once I get back to the UK. I'll tell you that much. I'm going to be doing it for the week. But nice to have these pictures and nice to have these memories. And honestly, I was speaking with Chloe about this like before we had that off-plan meal. Literally my whole goal for this weekend, like my dream outcome, just achieved that. Like exactly what I wanted to happen happened, and I just could not be more happy. And like this is the perfect way to end the prep, because it's the culmination of like all the hard work that I've put in up until this point to get to right here now, where like the goal that I set for myself I've achieved. And I set realistic goals, but obviously I set big goals. I knew I could win the overall at that show. I did. I knew I could be competitive in an open class C. I knew I could maybe pull ahead of one of the guys that, you know, bet me in Scotland. And I think I was right fucking there with Sam today as well. I actually thought I had second when I came off stage, but I didn't. I had third. But, you know, Sam, fair play to him. He's an unbelievable athlete, so I think he deserves that. It's been a dream. It's been so good. So I'm actually going to stop vlogging now and go back and enjoy some proper downtime at Chloe, because the 2 of us got our off-brand meals, guys. We got our pizzas.
Yep.
And every cunt and their mother wanted to talk to us. Yeah. And all I wanted to do was shove my face. And people were coming up and talking. And I was like, guys, come on. Like, use your common sense. Myself and Chloe haven't sat down and had an off-plan meal together in a very long time. Like people from back home, like people from my village who I hadn't seen in ages coming up, and people coming over and come back. And I know people are just sitting my shit for a while and they're having a chat, right? But like, as there was stuff in my face, I was kind of thinking, oh my God, do you not see what's going on here? But yeah, anyway.
But yeah, we love you and leave you guys.
My rock.
I know.
Guys, look what I'm after coming back to. Do I or do I not have the best fucking partner in the whole entire world? You didn't see me crying off camera just before this, so I won't show you my face, but fucking hell, I love you, babe.
I love you too.
Good morning, my people. How are we? So we are one day post show. Successful day in the office yesterday, I'll tell you that much. Now, I still haven't fully processed the emotions of yesterday. I'm not going to lie. I stayed completely away from social media last night and off my phone. So I've got about 300 messages to answer and get back to once we get on the ferry in about 2 hours time. But we just decompressed last night, myself and Chloe. We went for a nice meal, as you would have seen. We enjoyed some pizza. Chloe surprised me with some lovely presents last night. And then the 2 of us just sat down and just lay down to bed for hours, just chatting, and just, we were like, wow, you know, like this was the perfect outcome that I wanted from this weekend, and I got it and I achieved it, right? And I feel like my whole entire life, guys, not to be sounding dramatic, I've been waiting for something like this to happen to me. You know, I feel like I've never really like achieved anything, or I've always fallen short, or I've always put in so much hard work, and you know, it just never like clicks for me. It just never like happens. I just never like get that day or get that moment. But yes, there was that moment. It was incredible. So, you know, I was very overwhelmed when I got back here last night. Very overwhelmed because it's just so busy yesterday. There's so many people around. You're talking to so many people post show. It's just like, you know, my social batteries were a bit drained by the time I got away. And then when I got back here, it was just me and Chloe sitting here alone in the quiet. It was just like, whew, everything just kind of whooshed over me, you know. But it was a really nice feeling, guys. It was a really nice feeling, let me tell you that much. When you just put so much into something, you work so hard for so long, and it comes to fruition. It's just incredible. So yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon. I'm gonna probably do like a proper, you know, like post-show thoughts and plans moving forward, yada yada, in a future video once I get home and get settled in Rotherham. But for now, guys, you know, we've got to leave here in like an hour and a half-ish. So we've got to pack up all our shit. I've already kind of started doing that a little bit, but I did just want to kind of outro and wrap up this video here, I suppose. Of course, even though we enjoyed some pizza last night, we do not miss, guys. And we've got the baseline plan, baseline meals, all prepared over here. The only thing I have to add to that, from the 4 lunch boxes that I have there of just like cod and rice and chicken and rice and some veg, is a bowl of oats in the morning and a bowl of oats and cream rice in the evening, because I woke up this morning, I weighed myself 97.65 kilo, so not actually up all that much, and I did hydrate well last night, and obviously I had that, you know, large meal, I suppose, post show. So when I checked in with Cuba, I was like, enjoyed some pizza last night, mate. This is where my body weight is at. If you want me to send some pictures, do. He said, don't send the pictures to the back in Rotherham. But he actually gave me an extra 100 grams of carbs on top of my my baseline wrestling diet. He just said, have an extra 100 grams of carbs with your last meal before bed. And he said, from here, we're probably going to be taking 2-3 days of rest completely, because my sleep has been fucked all week, guys. I slept another 4.5 hours last night. Didn't get to bed until like 11:30 because I was just wired. The adrenaline, I was thinking about the show. I was like soaking in all the emotions, all that other sort of stuff. So yeah, rocky night's sleep last night, even though I'm not feeling too bad today. But again, I think that's just the drop off in stress from knowing that, like, you know, prep is over and we're on the way home. We're going to be back in the off season. Not that that means I take the foot off the gas. In actual fact, it's going to be the opposite. But for 2 or 3 days, we chill out, we mentally decompress, we take a little bit of rest from the gym. I need to get some physio work done, so I just text Will straight away, being like, mate, can you come over Monday or Tuesday, rub me out, because back is crippled. So we'll take that kind of 2 or 3 days to, you know, catch up on work, catch up on all the content stuff, get this epic show day video out for you guys, which I know you're going to enjoy. And look, what a way to actually wrap up this series, guys. It couldn't have been wrapped up any better, and I'm delighted with that, because like I said in previous vlogs, I put a lot of pressure on myself for this show. I knew I was capable of winning the overall in this show, and that was my goal. And I said that out loud, but I spoke it into existence. You know, I said it in the vlogs. I said I was going to do it. I said that's what my goal was, and I did it. And then, you know, in the pro qualifier, I don't know if I said it in the vlogs, but I said it to Chloe. I was like, look, my goal there is I want a top 3, and I want to pull ahead of one of the guys who bet me in Scotland. And that's what I did. So it just couldn't have gone any better, guys, that weekend. And not only that, but most importantly, my look was improved. I couldn't get over how wild the difference in the improvement was. And I've actually had a lot of people comment and message saying, this is crazy how much different this look is from Scotland. And I mean, like, that's all you could ever fucking ask for as a bodybuilder. Like, even if I didn't win the overall yesterday, and I didn't come third in that pro qualifier class of 13 other guys, which obviously I did, and I'm pretty fucking happy with it. I'm not going to lie, my people. I'm not going to lie. But even if I didn't, I'd be like, you know what? I improved substantially in the space of 3 weeks in between shows. So again, I know the work was put in there. I know all the thoughts that I put into what went well, what didn't go so well, going back and forth with Kuba, 2 of us making those adjustments together. They paid off. And now I know my body even more for future seasons. Now we kind of know how we need to peak me a little bit more moving forward. Like, I got so many comments saying, this was peaked perfectly. Oh my God, nailed it, blah, blah, blah. And it's a nice feeling to kind of get that as well, right? Because you don't want to be that guy who steps on stage and go, God, he looked a little bit off. He looked better at his last show, etc., etc. Everyone was like, whoa, fuck, he's on the money. And that's a nice feeling as well, you know, like not just like the wins or whatever, but people going, you nailed it, bro. And you're like, yeah, I fucking worked really hard so I could nail it and I could look like that on prep. So I'm glad I nailed it. But yeah, it's the story, guys. That is the update. That is the wrap up of the show day vlog. I am going to leave that one here, but that is the Prep 2025 series wrapped up. 2 weeks of daily vlogs and daily updates. A lot of YouTube content banged out, but a hell of a lot of people who've messaged me and reached out to me to say that they've been following the journey. They've taken some motivation, they've taken some inspiration from it. And you've seen the work I've put in, guys. You've seen how dialed in I am. You've seen the effort I put into everything. And you know how much this means to me. And to be able to kind of get this result, not only for myself, but for everyone who's been watching and who's been bought in and who's been supporting me, it's unbelievable. That's such an incredible feeling as well. Because it just goes to show, guys, that like, if you do lock in, if you do work hard, you can do the exact same thing. Okay? Like, I've been waiting fucking years for this result. Understand that, right? This is not an overnight success. If you've just been following me on YouTube just for, you know, my last couple of daily vlogs, or maybe from, you know, halfway through this prep series, or maybe even for longer than that, maybe even for a year. One guy messaged me saying I've been following this for 2.5 years and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, whoa, this dude has been watching my videos for 2.5 years. It's crazy. But I just see the views, guys. I just see the numbers, and I kind of just take them with a pinch of salt. But I think like my last 28 videos, only 4 of them don't have 1,000 views, which is nuts. So I'm still only like a small time Z-list, you know, YouTuber or whatever. But it's good to know that people watch these, they can gain some inspiration from them. And I'm hoping that like a lot of people do watch these videos, that you now get up, you get after your goals, you go and fucking smash it, you go and put in the work, and you can see the work that actually does go into it, and the discipline, and how you need to act, and you know, how you just need to go about your process if you want to achieve big goals, and if you want to be a bodybuilder. This is what it takes. You know, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors on Instagram, a lot of fucking fakers, a lot of part-timers. I'm not one of those guys. You know, you see what I do on a daily basis because I document it. And if you want to be a good bodybuilder and you want to make it, you're going to have to do the exact same thing. No bullshit. It's just the way it is. You got to put in the work. It's 100% or nothing. You got to be all in this game, or you're wasting your time, in my opinion. It's my mindset. It always has been. That's why I'm sitting here now with this trophy. But the work doesn't end, guys. Big off season is coming up. We'll document that one for you, and we'll be back next year for the Pro Card Hunt series. So stay tuned for that one. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you've made it this far, thank you very much for anyone who's been watching all of these videos for the whole entire prep and all of these daily vlogs in the lead up to my shows. I hope I've motivated you. I hope I've inspired you. I hope I've provided value, education, that you've learned something, because that is super important to me as well. So guys, Prep 2025 wrapped up. Thank you for all your support, and we will catch you in the next one.